everyone. Welcome to another women's soccer game here at Penn State Behrend between the Penn State Behrend Lions and the Pitt Bradford Panthers. The Lions come into this game 9-2, 2-0 in conference play. Coming off of a 3-game win streak right now, looking to keep that one alive. Meanwhile, Pitt Bradford been struggling in conference, 0-2 in the conference, but 5-3-2 overall. Interestingly, has outscored their opponents 49-21 in their first 10 games, but only 6 of those goals have come against AMCC opponents, which is not ideal.
A senior defender from Aurora, Illinois, number 5, Kimberly Giblin. The sophomore midfielder from Westfield, New York, number 7, McCartney Mortimer. A freshman midfielder from Stafford, Virginia, number 9, Gianna Gomez. A freshman midfielder from Woodland, Texas, number 10, Lauren Donald. A freshman midfielder from Hilton, New York, number 12, Riley Dillon. A freshman forward from Olin, New York, number 14, Emma Gibbons. A freshman forward from Red Keyport, New Jersey, number 19, Maya King. A senior forward from Portland, New York, number 21, Ainsley Gardner. And in that, a freshman from Portland, New York, number 0, Mackenzie Harmon. Transfer coached by Lorenzo Rodriguez and assisted by Lisa Cornell. And now the starters for your Penn State Behrend Lions. A senior midfielder from Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania, number 2, Trinity Prestad. A junior forward from Moon, Pennsylvania, number 3, Lizzie Haw. A senior defender from Claremont, Florida, number 4, Megan Krulitsky. A sophomore midfielder from Windber, Pennsylvania, number 5, Anna Steinbeck. A senior defender from Smithton, Pennsylvania, number 8, Nicole Kraushaw. A junior defender from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 17, Lindsay Pulaski. A sophomore forward from DuBois, Pennsylvania, number 18, Rachel Sakari. A senior midfielder from Center, Pennsylvania, number 23, Audra Kuzma. A junior midfielder from Mercer, Pennsylvania, number 29, Devin Bailey. A sophomore midfielder from Walnut Creek, California, number 31, Marlene Andrade. And in that, a junior from North Huntington, Pennsylvania, number 1, Riley Morningstar. The Lions are coached by Patrick Disco, assisted by Cody Johnson, Katie Giles Castadet, and Jordan Overlander. At this time, we ask you, Rodney, to remain standing to the playing of the national anthem. Fans, it is Wiener Wednesday, so grab your free hot dogs at the concession stand.
Number 7 for the Lions, Trinity Prestash, is the goal leader. Keep an eye out for her. Meanwhile, on the other side, for Pitt Bradford, Maya King, a freshman, number 19, leads the AMCC in goals in goals and assists. So definitely keep an eye out for her. The Lions will definitely be looking to lock her down during their defensive tenure. Last-minute pregame ritual was going on before the kickoff. this game about to get underway here as the Lions are going to take the kickoff. The ref blows his whistle and away we go. Kickoff back to center field, crosses it to the left. Dribbling up the field now. Stops, hesitates, and passes back. Crossing the field now, over to the right side toward the Behrend bench. Working it upfield, now passes to midfield. Back across. Dribbling upfield, passes to center. Controls the pass. Passes back to the right side of the field. Passing up. Behrend just working it slowly up the field. Ball on the right side of the box now, looking for a cross. Passes it to center, shot on goal. It won't go. Wide left. That'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. The Panthers rocking two freshman goalkeepers this season. They've been switching back and forth between them, seemingly between games. Trying to get them both some time here as the goal kick is controlled by Behrend. Is in the top right corner of the box now, gets passed back towards center field. Crosses back to the left toward the press box, dribbling it upfield now. Out toward the front left corner, looking for the cross. Contested, but gets it across. Nearly an own goal there, but the keeper handles it. Looking to throw it out right now. She'll punt it away. Header by Behrend at midfield. Now the Panthers have the ball, but taken back by Behrend. Taken back again by Pitt. Behrend steals it away, crosses midfield, and sends it back towards center. Behrend taking their time here, now looking to get aggressive. Dribbling upfield now, passing to the left. Passing up now. Looking for a cross, doesn't get it. Blocked by a Pitt player. Behrend will concede, pass it back out to midfield, reset for another attack. Dribbling up the right side now. Working against two Pitt Bradford players. She'll get it through. Ball in the right corner now, looking for the cross. She'll take it. Defended well by Pitt Bradford, but Behrend ends up with it. And that ball will end up in the net. What a goal for Penn State Behrend. Going up 1-0 early in this game. Gonna look to keep that momentum going, I'm sure. Won't take their foot off the gas against this high-scoring Pitt Bradford team.
Penn State Behrend goal scored by number 2, Trinity Prestash.
I mentioned her name, folks. It's Trinity Prestash. Goal leader. She'll extend that lead by one more. Bradford will take the kick. Passing out to the right now, directly to a Behrend player who will take it toward midfield. Passing it back, setting up for the attack. Passing it toward her own bench now. Moving up the field. Crosses midfield. And back across the other way. Behrend controlling the ball around center field. We'll now try to release the player on the left side of the field. Bit too much on that pass. It looks like it's going to go out, and it does. That'll be a goal kick. Number 7 for Pitt Bradford, going to take the ball. Kicks it out. Taken by a Penn State Behrend player. Looks like it went out. Can't tell who got the touch from here. There'll be a throw in for Penn State. Behrend throws it in quickly. Taking it toward the goal line. Gets the cross just in time. And the ref whistles it dead. Must have gone out of bounds. The goalkeeper will take the kick back out toward the top of the box. Penn State Behrend will control the ball near center field. Passing it left. And passing it up now. Going to look for the cross here soon. Working against two Pitt Bradford defenders. Crosses it across the box now. Passes it in. Handled well by Pitt Bradford. It will go out though. And it will be a Penn State Behrend corner on the far side. Nearly 5 minutes gone already in this half. Corner will go in, handled by the keeper. Headers missed on both sides, now handled by Penn State Behrend at midfield. Passing back and forth amongst themselves, trying to get control. Shake the Pitt Bradford offense, who's trying to steal the ball away. They'll take it on the near side now, passing it back. Up across midfield now. Behrend trying to work this fast-paced offense as Pitt Bradford gets a piece of it, sends it out of bounds. It'll be a Behrend throw-in on the far side. Throws it in quickly back toward her defenders and sends it toward midfield. Has a player on her, needs to get it out quickly and does. Passing back to the near side now. Working upfield, has plenty of open space. Now covered by a Pitt defender. Pass is blocked by Pitt. And then the pass back is blocked by Behrend, and it'll go out. It'll be a Pitt throw-in. Number 12 surveying the field. Getting the offense ready. We'll throw it in. Handled by Penn State Behrend, though. Pitt's got it back. Working upfield now. Two Behrend defenders on her. Can't get through it. Behrend working back toward their own box with the ball. Now working upfield. We're at midfield. Number 7 for Pitt Bradford, though, jumps the pass. Takes it over. Behrend getting physical out there to get the ball back. Now passing back toward the near side. Just working the ball back and forth between the defense and the midfield, it seems. Trying to get the offense settled. Behrend will take the ball midfield on the far side. Looking for a pass, has several players on her. Still gets through. We'll pass it back to the close side. Go up the field. Player has plenty of space to work with it. Plenty of time to make a decision. Passes it inside. Where it's passed back outside, she'll look for the cross. Can't get it. Defended by Pitt. It will be a corner kick. Some statistics for you all. Behrend is 33-3 against Pitt Bradford, dating back to 1995. Pitt Bradford's last win was a 2-1 victory in 2015. And for those of you who can do that math, that's 8 consecutive wins for Behrend against Pitt Bradford. Pitt Bradford's coming off of a loss versus Carlo, 3-2 on Saturday, looking to turn their interconference play around with a win here today. Ball handled by the Pitt Bradford goalkeeper. Passes out to the top of the box. Moving the ball up the field, well defended by Behrend. Erroneous pass will go out the far side, then it'll be a Behrend throw-in. Thrown in now, handled well. Defended even better. Behrend has a piece of it now. Working up the field, gonna look for the cross, but has 2 players on her, can't get it. The ref is signaling for a corner kick for Behrend on the far side. kick about to come in. Here it is. Header can't go. Back out to the player who took the corner now. Try to just cross it back in. Well defended by Pitt Bradford. Sending it up the field now. Behrend intercepts the pass though. Now trying to work it back and forth. Shake the defenders and slow it down. Behrend trying to control the pace. Gets it to midfield. Passing it up. Player is released. Just one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Can't hit the shot. The ref calls offsides anyway. Wouldn't have mattered. Be a free kick for Pitt Bradford around the top of their box. Almost 10 minutes gone already in this half. Behrend up 1-0. Kick is fielded by Behrend, working up the field on the far side. Can't quite handle the pass and it'll go out. It'll be a Pitt Bradford throw in. Throw is in, handled well. Ref whistles it dead. Maybe a little too much contact for his liking there. It will be a Pitt Bradford free kick on the around midfield on the far side. Player communicating with the coach, trying to set up the game plan before she takes the kick. Kick is in now. Low ball. Handled well by the Pitt offense. Behrend tries to get it, can't. Pass back to the near side now. Has some room to run, but has a player nearby. Can't quite handle the pass, goes out on the near side. Behrend throw in. It'll be thrown in quickly. Has 2 or 3 players on her. Difficult pass, but handled well. Ball is kicked out again. It'll be another Behrend throw in. I was wrong. The ref has signaled that it will be a Pitt Bradford throw-in. Thought the ball went off a Pitt Bradford player there. Thrown in, goes out again. Once again, Pitt Bradford throw-in, off the foot of a Behrend player. Thrown in, has a player on, needs to handle it, can't. Moving up the front, the close side now is Behrend. Around midfield, looking for the pass. Gets it off, but a little bit of a miscommunication there. She passed right and the player went left. Goalkeeper Riley Morningstar now coming out to handle the ball. We'll pass it to her defense. Behrend passes midfield now. On the run, potentially one-on-one with the goalie. Can't find it. Gets it. And puts it in the back of the net. 2-0 Behrend. What a play there. She even lost the ball in the middle of it, had time to find it and get the shot off.
Penn State Behrend goal, scored by number 23, Audra Kuzma.
Goal will go to number 23, Audra Kuzma. Senior midfielder here at Behrend. Bradford has it now. Pass intercepted by Behrend. Moving up the close side of the field. Passes it inside. Back outside. And it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a Pitt Bradford throw in on the near side. Gentle throw, handled well. Behrend will get it. Fight for the ball. Pitt Bradford has it. Sending it toward center field. Behrend player tries to jump the pass. Can't quite do it. Now Bradford trying to get something going on this offense. Going down early 2-0. Behrend will once again intercept the pass. And they'll let it go out of bounds for a goal kick. Behrend now controlling the ball in their own zone. We'll pass it to the far side. Maybe a little too much heat on it to control it. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a Pitt Bradford throw in. Pitt Bradford again trying to get something going on this offense. Throw in will go off the foot of a Pitt Bradford player and back out. Behrend throw in about the same spot. Ball comes in, intercepted by Pitt Bradford. Goes right back out of bounds. Be another Behrend throw in about 10 yards further up the field. Thrown in. Player contested, but gets the pass off. Passing it up the field now. Two Pitt Bradford players there, though, unfortunately. Big contact there. Bradford ref not happy about it. At the end of it all, though, it will be a Pitt Bradford free kick. Right on their goal line on the far side near the far corner. Kick is out. Bit of a low ball. Right to a Behrend player. Handles it well. Passes it back to give her offense time to set up. Behrend now working around midfield. Passing it to the far side. Near side, excuse me. Working up the field. Passes it inside. Another little bit of a miscommunication there. Pitt Bradford ends up with it, but Behrend manages to jump the pass. Once again, handling it in their own zone. Passing it across midfield now. Tries to release the player on the inside. Can't do it. Blocked by Bradford. Behrend once again slowly working the ball around amongst their own defense in midfield. Trying to work an opening out of this Pitt Bradford defense. Ball will again cross midfield. Closely defended by Pitt Bradford, and they do end up with it. Dangerous pass there in their own zone. Almost ends up on the foot of a Penn State Behrend player. That could have been dangerous. Working up the field now. They'll get it across midfield. Beautiful set of passing there. Unfortunately runs into two Behrend defenders. Nowhere to go with it. Behrend midfield and defense again working amongst themselves. Crosses midfield. Trying to get these quick, fast breaks. Just can't get it through. I say that, and the goalie forced to make not a save, but a kick. Dangerous area for the ball. A little bit much on that pass. Behrend player can't get to it. It'll be a Pitt Bradford goal kick. Kick is away, light pass to her defense. Player forced to make a play, ends up on the foot of a Behrend player. Now at the top of the box, looking to work her way inside. Will take a shot off a Pitt Bradford player. Behrend still has it. Far side of the field, top of the box. Defended well by Pitt Bradford. I believe she kicked it off a Behrend player, so it'll be a Pitt Bradford throw-in on the far side, about the top of their box. Throw is in, handled by Bradford. A little too much on the pass, and it'll go out again. Behrend throw in midfield, far side. Throw is in, passing back toward the defense. This Behrend defense in midfield really been trying to set up their offense well. Passing up the close side now. Working her way one-on-one with a defender. Ball is crossed. Defended well by Pitt Bradford. Ball goes out to the top of the box. Maybe looking for a shot here. They'll pass it instead. And they'll send it back out toward midfield, reset, and try again. Pass maybe a little too hard there, maybe a little bit of a miscommunication. It'll be a goal kick for Pitt Bradford. kicks away. Soft toward the top of her box. Will pass back to the goalie. Dangerous pass. Penn State Behrend player in the area. We'll get it out, though. Pitt Bradford ends up with it. Not for long, though. There were 3 Behrend defenders on the player. They're ready to take the ball away. Now Behrend once again passing around near midfield. Dribbling up the field now. Send it back. Reset. Try again. Ball up the right side now. Defended by Pitt Bradford. Goes off a Pitt Bradford player, though, and out of bounds, so it will be a Behrend throw-in. Takes it quickly before the defense has time to reset. Pass is intercepted by a Pitt Bradford defender, though, unfortunately. Behrend still ends up with it somehow, though. Passing near side now. Working upfield. Tries to get it through the defense. Can't do it. Player on. Passing back to midfield now is Behrend. Working it up center field now. And back across the other way. Behrend really controlling time of possession in this game. Granted, a lot of it has been in the midfield on contested passes, but there's still 2-0 up to show for it. Long pass called offsides by the referee. Free kick taken. Bradford trying to work up the far side. 2 defenders seemingly on every player for Pitt Bradford. Just can't get anything going in this offensive zone. Ball once again controlled by Behrend. Pass towards center field. Controlled in the center. Passes it near side. Looking to work it upfield. And does. Player offsides there, has to be careful. And it will be whistled again. Offsides. Another free kick for Pitt Bradford. 24 minutes left in this half. They'll look to get something going before halftime, take the momentum into the locker room, and then come back out swinging for the second half. Pass given near side. Pass a little too hard, trying to work it up the near side. Ends up on the foot of a Behrend player. Pass back, ends up on the foot of a Panthers player. Working upfield now for the cross. Defended well by Behrend. Big contact, though, near the top of the box. Players trying to get to the ball. Maybe didn't spot each other with their eyes on it. Regardless, free kick for Behrend. Working it up the far side now. Long pass up the far side. Does she have the speed to get it? She does. A little bit of contact. Looking for a cross. She'll stop it. Cross it in. Handled well by the goalie. Goalie will punt it out. Big kick. Out past midfield. Both a Pitt Bradford and a Behrend player in the area. Lots of contact. Ref will whistle it down. And give possession to Behrend. Behrend may be looking to pick up the pace here. Pass inside. Defended by Pitt. Passed back outside. Intercepted by Behrend. And passing back to the midfield. Behrend still playing the patient game. I say that, and they'll try to release the forwards, but end up offsides. Bradford again taking the free kick about midfield. Bit of a knuckleball. Ends up with Behrend. once again playing the patience game, controlling it around midfield. Looking to create opportunities with their midfield passing. Tries to pass it up the center. Goes off the foot of a Behrend player. Unfortunate timing there. Pitt Bradford now controlling it. Passing it upfield, no one there. Behrend will control it now toward the top of their own box. Passing it inside. Trying to work up midfield. Two Pitt Bradford defenders on her though. Pass will go off a Pitt Bradford defender. And Behrend will end up with it on the far side of the box, looking for the cross. We'll take it. Setting up for the shot now. Can she get it? No. Defended by Pitt Bradford. Pitt Bradford now maybe looking for a fast break. Pass handled. We'll need to retreat back toward midfield though, so the Behrend defense will have time to set up. Bradford controlling. Sending a pass inside. Defended by Behrend, but it will go out of bounds, so it will be a Pitt throw-in. Number 12 looking to throw it in on the near side. Handled initially well by Pitt, but Behrend will take over the ball. Behrend now looking for the fast break. Pass will get there. Not offsides. Working inside now. One-on-one. Gets past her. Takes the shot and it will hit the back of the net. 3-0 here in the first half for Penn State Behrend.
Penn State Behrend goal. Her second of the game. Number 2, Trinity Prestash.
Trinity Prestash once again on the goal. I keep saying it. Leading this Behrend Lions team in goals and just continuing to break out in front. Has 2 in this game already. We'll be looking for the hat trick, I'm sure. Kickoff taken by Pitt Bradford. Passing around in their own end now. Behrend getting aggressive though. Pass will be blocked by a Behrend player and end up right back on her foot. Can't quite handle it. Blocks the Pitt Bradford pass though, and now Behrend handling the ball as they do so many times around midfield. Midfield passing it back and forth. Again playing the patience game, trying to just poke holes in this Pitt Bradford offense and take the opportunities that are given. Speaking of opportunities, opportunity for a fast break there. Couldn't quite capitalize on it. Good block by the Pitt Bradford player. Pitt Bradford now controlling in their own end, but the Behrend offense not letting them get comfortable with the passing game. Ball will go out. Will be a Pitt Bradford throw-in here on the close side. Throw is in, headed by Behrend. Ends up on the foot of Trinity Ball will be thrown in on the far side. Behrend controlling. Looking for a cross here. About 18 minutes to go here in the first half. Behrend with the 3-0 lead. Looking poised to make it 4 here. Free kick for the Lions on the far side, just outside, excuse me, of the Pitt Bradford box. Kick is up. Header just over the net. Didn't miss by much there. will end up as a goal kick for Pitt Bradford. Behrend now making a substitution. Pass it toward the top of her own box. Sent up. Pass a little too hard. Ends up just out of bounds. Behrend ends up with it. Once again, passing around the midfield. Now working up the field. Has some space, looking for the pass back. Almost gets it. Does. Now it's a foot race for the ball that Pitt Bradford will win, but they'll send it out of bounds. Give the defense time to reset. It will be a Penn State Behrend throw-in, though. Passes it in. Kicks it back out toward midfield. Handled by Behrend. Once again, going to play the patience game. Looking to pass it up the middle of the field there. Couldn't quite get it through the Pitt defense. We'll let it go out. And Behrend will get the throw in on the far side. Throws it right in the middle of two Pitt defenders. Fighting for the ball though. Deep pass from Pitt Bradford. We'll see if she can get there. It's a foot race. Can't quite get home. Riley Morningstar will handle it in the net, pass it back out, and the Behrend offense will work. Ball at midfield now. Pitt Bradford getting a little aggressive on defense. Passes it. Can she get there? It's a foot race between her and the goalie. Can't. Goalie will pick it up right at the top of the box. Look to boot it out. Does so. Pitt Bradford now handling it just inside their own half. Pass intercepted though by Behrend. Behrend now sends it back toward their own box and now toward the near sideline where they'll work it up the field. Crossing midfield. Sends the deep pass. We'll see if she can get there before getting out. She can. Looking to cross it now. Passes back up toward the top of the box. Working against two defenders here. Passes back down to the corner. Back up to the box. Trying to get free to get across here, so just pass it back. Now out towards center. Defended by Pitt Bradford, but still Behrend has possession. They'll work the far side now. Ball near the top corner of the box, defended by Pitt Bradford. Two Behrend Lions on her though. And the ball will go out. Excuse me, it won't. Ball at midfield now. Passes it up the middle. Foot race between the ball and the line. She'll get there. Looks for the cross. Gets it. Handled at the center of the top of the box. Defended well by Pitt Bradford, but Behrend ends up with it again. Shot off. Save made by the goalie. Dangerous looks there. Could have easily been 4-0. Behrend now working it in their own end. Working up the field. Has time, passes it. Working up the near side now. One-on-one with the defender. Can she get past her? She can. Passes inside the box. One-on-one now. Can she get the shot off? Elects to pass instead. Ball can't quite get handled by either team. Big contact there. No whistle from the referee. The ball will go out toward midfield. Passing back in now. Whistled offsides. Pitt Bradford trying to work it up the far side. Ends up on the foot of a Behrend player. Now. Ooh, big contact there. No whistle though. Behrend will look for the cross. Can't quite get it. Goes off a Pitt defender. Now 3 players at the top of the box trying to decide seemingly who gets it. And the ball will go in. 4-0 here at the end of the toward the end of the half for Penn State Behrend. Big group of subs coming in now as well.
Penn State Behrend goal, scored by number 20, Sydney Barnett. Assisted by number 18, Richard Terry.
Scored by number 20, Sydney Barnett. First of the season for her. Behrend getting a large group of subs in, trying to get their starters off the field. Maybe keep their legs fresh for the second half. Or maybe looking to get their second team some minutes here. Ball on the near side. Penn State Behrend has it. Working inside. We'll pass it back outside toward the corner. Looking for a cross now down toward the goal line. We'll cross it in. Handled by the Pitt Bradford goalie. Sends it out. Ends up on the player's foot around midfield. Working one-on-one on the far side. She will win it out. Unfortunately, pass goes off a Behrend defender, and Behrend will end up with possession. Pitt Bradford not giving it up easily, though, still fighting for it in the Behrend half. We'll seemingly have to concede now. A little bit of a misplay there, and Pitt Bradford will end up with it at midfield. Behrend, though, jumps the pass. Pass a little too strong. Big contact down at the sideline. Whistle from the ref. Might be a card. Not going to be a card, just a little bit of a stern talking to, and we'll get playback going. Ball around midfield now. We'll send a long pass up toward the box. One-on-one. Can she get there? No, but big contact. Crowd not happy. Punted out by the goalie. Bradford player misjudges it, ends up on the foot of a Behrend player. Working up the near side again. And once again passing back. Behrend seemingly very content. Sticking to their game plan. Keep it around midfield. Poke and prod this defense. See what they give you and make the best of your opportunities. And they've done so tonight. 4-0 with 8 minutes left in the half. Behrend has it at center field. We'll pass it toward the near sideline. Player on. We'll get the pass off, though. Surveying options. Elects to send it center. Defended well by Pitt Bradford. Dangerous pass. Could have been a breakaway for Pitt Bradford, but handled well by Behrend. Passing it up the near sideline now. Has room to work. One-on-one. Trying to go outside. Now in. And it'll find the back of the net once again. Penn State Behrend makes it 5 with 7:49 remaining in the half. Pitt Bradford now making some substitutions of their own. 3 players coming on, 3 players going off.
Penn State Behrend goal, scored by number 28, Emily Samrock. Assisted by number 14, Sydney Felton.
Pitt Bradford just looking to stop the bleeding in this half. Get in the locker room, change the game plan up, and see what happens in the second. Behrend not going to let them do it, though. Getting aggressive down on their own end. A lot of contact. Ref will whistle a dead free kick for Pitt Bradford. Bradford now trying to work it up the far end. Can't quite handle the pass, goes off her foot and goes high. Right into Behrend defense. Behrend now working it up midfield. Passes it far sideline. Foot race between Behrend and 2 Pitt defenders. Behrend will win it. Sends it in. Just wide right. Maybe a foot away from making it 6-0. Far shot. Got it off, though. Can't blame her for taking it. It was good look. Just couldn't quite get it in there. Behrend again not stopping the aggression when the ball is in the Pitt Bradford half. Crosses it in. Handled by the Bradford goalie. Sent out toward midfield. Behrend has it. Player on, though. Behrend now once again working it up midfield. Passes it right up the center. One-on-one with the goalie. Can't get it through. Opportunity again. Blocked by Pitt Bradford. Behrend still has it. Looking for a shot. Off the goalie's hands and in. Another one for Penn State Behrend here in the first half. Pitt Bradford definitely going to have to change up the game plan when they go in the locker room.
Penn State Behrend goal, scored by number 14, Sydney Felton.
Sydney Felton with the goal. Behrend again getting aggressive in the offensive zone. Not letting Pitt Bradford get comfortable. Erroneous pass. But we have throw in on the far side. Thrown in, handled by the Bradford defense. And once again going out. Referee signaling for another Pitt Bradford throw in. See if they can make the most of this opportunity. Throw-in goes in. Pass can't be handled. Pitt Bradford will get it back though around midfield. Now working up the far sideline one-on-one. Gets it past the first defender. Passes it up, can't get it back past the second. Behrend now midfield. Struggles with the pass. Gets it off though. Now working up the far side. Pitt Bradford would love to put one in the back of the net at the end of this half. Just to try to get the confidence going for the second. Ball rolling out the back of the goal line. Will be a goal kick for Penn State Behrend. take the close pass. Moving it up the field now. Looking far side. We'll get the pass off, but whistled offsides. Close call there. Could have been an opportunity for a 7th there. Instead it'll be a free kick for Bradford. Bradford will send the ball deep into the Behrend zone. Foot race for it. No one can get there. It'll be another goal kick for Penn State Behrend. Behrend now working it up the close sideline. Pitt Bradford getting a little more aggressive now. Like I said, maybe trying to get one in the back of the net before the end of the half, get the confidence up going into the locker room. See if they can make a comeback in the second half. Ref again whistles it dead. Could have been another good look from Behrend if not. Two and a half to go left in this first half. And Pitt Bradford looking to take the free kick here. Another deep pass into the Behrend zone. Handled well by the Behrend defense. Working up midfield with it now. Looking for some open players. Gets it through the Pitt defense. Now it's a foot race. Who will win it? Pitt Bradford will. Big contact there down at the top of the box. Behrend ends up with the ball, takes the shot over the net. Can't quite get it down. Be another goal kick for Pitt Bradford. Minute and a half to go. Bradford now working it around midfield, taken away by the Behrend defense. Behrend thinking it was a throw-in for them. Ref signals otherwise. Bradford will throw it in quickly. Trying to get a pass on the inside. Defended well. Behrend now passing it around in their own end. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Behrend once again at midfield. We'll send it up the far sideline. It's a foot race. That Behrend is going to win. We'll see if she elects to cross it or take the shot herself. She'll go for the cross. Shot goes, and it's in. 7-0 with 42 seconds left in the first half. Beautiful look there from Behrend. The long pass into the cross.
Goal, number 10, Rory Costos. Pushed by number 28, Emily Samuel.
Goal there, number 10, Rory Costos. .40 seconds left in the half. Pitt Bradford will take the kickoff. Behrend still not letting their foot off the gas. Still playing aggressively. Will trip her up. Be a free kick for Pitt Bradford. Bradford maybe just content getting out of this half and into the locker room to try to get some strategy going. See if they can make this a game in the second half.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Riley Morningstar will handle the ball, and that'll be the end of the first half. First half score, Behrend 7, Pitt Bradford 0. We'll be back in a minute. Contact off a Pitt Bradford player. Behrend ends up with it. Behrend continuing their game plan. playing it slow around midfield, looking for opportunities and taking those opportunities when they're given. Working it up the center of the field, couldn't quite get through the defense, but it will be a Behrend throw-in as it goes out of bounds off the kick of a Pitt Bradford player. Throw-in will go. Handled well by the Behrend offense. Looking now for a pass outside. Down low in the box. Looking for a cross. Couldn't quite get it. The referee's going to say it's a goal kick for Pitt Bradford. Kicks it in. A little bit of a misplay there by the Pitt Bradford defender. Tries to pass it across. Goes off the defender and out. It will be a corner kick for Penn State Behrend. We'll see if they can capitalize on it, make it 9. Could realistically see a 10-goal night out of Behrend here, especially if they're able to make this cross work as it goes in. Can't quite get ahead on it. Behrend still has possession though. A little bit of a missed pass.
Will be closing in 5 minutes.
Will go out. There will be a Behrend throw-in their offensive half. Throws it in. Pitt Bradford gets in front of it though, but it will go out again for another Behrend throw-in. About 33 minutes left in this second half. Behrend still working in the offensive end. Passing it back now to midfield. Trying to reset. Long pass. Defender has to run to get it, but she handles it well. Working upfield now, across midfield on the near sideline. Passes it inside. Foot race between the defender and the Behrend offense. The defender will win it, but it will be a throw-in for Penn State Behrend. Throws it in, can't quite handle it. Gotta just let it roll out here. End up with another throw-in for Behrend. Passing it around midfield once again. Now working to the far side. Bradford trying to get a long offensive pass there. I think it went off the foot of the Behrend player though and ends up right in Behrend possession. Now working it up the far sideline once again. Goes back inside. It'll be a foot race to see who can get to the ball before it goes out. Doesn't look like anyone's going to make it. So that'll be a goal kick for Pitt Bradford. Goal kick goes out, passes it immediately back to the goalie. Dangerous pass. Behrend players in the area. Behrend with it at the top of the box, takes a shot. Can't quite get it on. Pitt Bradford keeper diving to keep it away from her net. Will be a Behrend corner on the far side though. Another good opportunity for Behrend here. Put another one in the back of the net. Crosses in, off the head. Can't quite get it in the net. Goal kick coming up. Ref whistles and subs will come in for Behrend. 3 come on, 3 go off. Bradford, if I'm not mistaken, with a goalie change at the half. Big contact there around midfield. Ref trying to sort it out. Receiving some stern talking tos are players from both sides. Play will resume though. Behrend taking possession, passing it back into their own end. Far side now. Up the field, across midfield it goes. Drops it to a player nearby. Deep pass into the offensive zone. Will be whistled offsides. Behrend again getting some good looks here in the second half. Pitt Bradford has the ball now, midfield. Passing it up. Couldn't quite get it on the foot of her own player. Ends up in Behrend's possession again. Handling it toward the top of their own box. Passes it near sideline. Up the field now. Deep pass, a little too deep, ends up with Pitt Bradford. But they'll send it deep into the Behrend end, back to a Behrend player. Working midfield now. Series of quick passes around the midfield. Tries to pass it up the field on the near sideline. Can't quite get it to go. Pitt now looking for their first fantastic offensive look of the night. Near sideline. Can't quite get the cross off. Behrend now. A little bit of discussion among the refs as to see who has the throw in. It will go to Bradford. Bradford once again looking for this cross. Cross blocked by the Behrend player, kicked out. It'll be a Pitt Bradford corner. Their first corner of the night, I believe. We'll see if they can capitalize. 27.5 minutes remaining here in the second half. Cross is there. Player is not. Ends up easily defended by Behrend. Pass is erroneous though. Oh, good look there. Gets the shot off. Inches over the crossbar. A little lower, and that could have been Pitt Bradford's first goal of the night. Great offensive look there for them. Ball's played in by Behrend. Deep pass up toward midfield. Trying to get these quick passes going again. Behrend player jumps in front of the Pitt Bradford pass and now trying to get something going for the Behrend offense in response. Foot race again. Ball into the goalie's hands. Boots it out toward midfield. Behrend player ends up with it and passing it back into their own defensive half. Dangerous pass there up toward midfield. Player on there. And once again back toward the top of their own box. Working it up again now. And back again. Pitt Bradford getting aggressive here. Trying to intercept these passes as one goes deep into the Pitt Bradford offensive zone. The Behrend player will be looking for the cross here. Can she get there? No. Yes. She gets it. And it will go in the net. I thought it had gone out the back, but manages to keep it in by inches. And puts it away for 9 goals for Behrend. 25 minutes to go here.
Penn State Behrend goal, score number 32, Elena Winters.
Elena Winters, her second of the night, if I'm not mistaken. First and second goal of the season, I do believe. Behrend now again looking to get aggressive. Can't quite do it. Defended by Pitt Bradford. Gets the ball out to the far sideline. Ref whistles. Signals for a free kick for Pitt Bradford. Pitt Bradford down 9-0 late in this second half, looking to salvage anything they can from this game. It's looked rough. They've had some good offensive looks, just unable to stop this Behrend offense. Behrend now working offensively. Long pass, we'll see if she can get there. Foot race for it. Goalie gets there first. Diving stop. Could have easily been a 10th there if she didn't make that play. Boots it once again out toward midfield. Off the foot of a Pitt Bradford player. And Pitt Bradford will maintain possession for a moment. Loses it, gets it back. Now trying to work 2-on-1. Can't quite do it. Ref whistles. Maybe a little too much contact for his liking. Signals one way. And then says, my bad, and signals the other. Not sure what happened there. Penn State Behrend. Working from midfield as they have so many times this game. Dribbles it across midfield. Long pass into the offensive zone. Handled. Fighting for possession now. Gets it. Centering pass. Defended well by Pitt Bradford. They get it out. They'll look to get a fast break here. Couldn't quite get the pass over to the near side. Defended by Behrend, and they retake possession. Pitt Bradford again with possession though. Had to get a quick pass off. Couldn't quite get it to her teammate. Close look though. Pass near sideline now for Behrend. Long pass. Lots of contact. No whistle. Pitt Bradford player. Again, big contact down toward the goal line. No whistles. Behrend almost got the cross off there. Could have made it a 10th. Bradford goalie will take the close pass. And it immediately ends up on the feet of Penn State Behrend. Ooh, rough pass there from Penn State Behrend. Will end up in possession of Pitt Bradford, dribbling up the near sideline. Foot race for the ball that Penn State Behrend will win. They do end up with possession near the top of their box. Sending it past now to their own goalkeeper. Well handled by Morningstar. Dangerous play down there in the offensive end for Pitt Bradford. Nearly got something going there, as now the counterattack from Behrend. Looking for the cross, couldn't quite get a lot on it. And it does go in. Goal number 10 for Penn State Behrend on the night. Minutes to go. Pitt Bradford unable to stop the bleeding here.
Penn State Behrend goal, her second of the game, number 28, Emily Samlock.
Emily Samlock, her second of the game, excuse me. Behrend now with possession after the kickoff. Pass jumped by a Pitt Bradford player. Good play there, but still Behrend ending up with possession. These Behrend players have been all over the field. Pitt Bradford unable to get anything going. Seemingly every time they get on into the offensive end, there's 2 defenders to their 1 offensive player. Sticking to him like glue. We'll have a Behrend throw in on the near sideline as 2 subs come out. Referee whistles and the ball will be thrown. 2 players on. Can't quite get the pass off, defended by Pitt Bradford. Behrend ends up back with possession though. Passing back across midfield and back across again. Fighting one-on-one for this ball here. Behrend will end up with possession. Long pass. Can she get there? She can. Bradford player slides and knocks that one out. It'll be a corner kick for Penn State Behrend. Behrend looking to take this corner. Will send it in. Fighting for possession. Pitt Bradford will end up with possession. They'll send it once again out across the goal line, and it'll be another corner kick, for Behrend. Kick is up. Defended by Pitt Bradford. Foot race for the ball now. Pitt Bradford ends up with it. Sends the pass up, out across midfield, close, but still ends up in Behrend possession. Contact there. Far sideline. Referee will whistle it. Free kick for Behrend. Send it back into her own defensive zone. Look to reset and then see what they can do once again on offense. Pitt Bradford ends up with possession, loses it to the Behrend player. Pass toward the top of the box, foot race for it. Bradford will win it. Kicked back out by the Pitt Bradford goalie, now once again fighting at the top of the box for possession. Crosses there. Not quite far enough. Ends up in the hands of the Pitt Bradford goalie. Punts it out. Bradford with possession for the moment. Fighting for it around midfield. Bradford still with possession. Now Behrend has it. 2 players on her. Needs to get rid of it. Does. Sends it back into her own end. Behrend seemingly very comfortable with hanging out around midfield, poking and prodding and playing patiently. And then once they get that opportunity, they make the most of that opportunity. 10 goals on, I believe, 11 shots. Behrend once again in midfield, passing it up, will be whistled offsides. Bradford sorting out who's going to take this free kick. 15 minutes remaining. here in the second half. Takes the kick off a Pitt Bradford player and onto the waiting feet of the Behrend Lions. Ball will go out though, will be a Pitt Bradford throw in, throws it in. Can't quite get enough heat on it to get it over the Behrend defender. Behrend working in their own end now. Passing it around and passing it up toward midfield. Back again now. Working one-on-one. Makes the pass, but well defended by Pitt Bradford. Foot race for the ball now. Dangerous look for Pitt Bradford. Couldn't quite capitalize on it. Behrend gets there. Ball will be kicked out of bounds, so it will be a Pitt Bradford free kick deep in their offensive end. Throw in, excuse me. Tries to get the cross in. Off the foot of a Behrend player. Couldn't quite get the power, but still, Pitt Bradford is up with it. Big contact. Ref will whistle. Pitt Bradford player still down. Getting up now. Big free kick opportunity coming here for Pitt Bradford, just to try to salvage some positives out of this game, which otherwise has looked a little rough. Lining up for the free kick now, waiting for the referee's whistle. Here it is. Will take it herself. Ooh, off the crossbar. Dangerous look. Very, very close to going in there. Beautiful boot. That was number 19, Maya King. Leads the AMCC in goals and assists this season. Two-time AMCC Offensive Player of the Week. Would expect nothing less than a beautiful shot from a player like that. Unfortunately for her, couldn't quite get it to go. Behrend now working up the close sideline. Making several contested passes, but getting them through. Passing it back now. Long pass now. Not going to be offsides. Referee will whistle it. And there will be a free kick for Pitt Bradford. Bradford looking to work it up the far sideline. Gets a couple of nice passes in a row there. Seeing if they can keep possession, fighting for it in the offensive end. Can't quite do it. Behrend will pass it back out to safety and then right back into danger. Handles it nonetheless. Good offensive passes here from Behrend as they're looking potentially for another one here. Saved by the goalie. Dangerous look there. Very nearly an 11th goal for Penn State Behrend with 11 minutes remaining in this half. Big contact there, no whistle. Behrend controlling the ball, sending it up, and it will be easily handled by the Pitt Bradford keeper. Boots it out, can't quite handle it from the Pitt Bradford defense. Behrend now looking for it. Fighting for it in the offensive end. Passing it back out toward midfield. Player on though, has to be careful with it. We'll get a pass off. Still fighting for it. Referee will whistle. Off of some contact. once again, players receiving the customary stern talking to, but no cards. Behrend setting up for this free kick. Apparently no intentions of letting their foot off the gas here with under 10 minutes remaining. Weak pass there at midfield. Recovered by Behrend though. Tries to get it up in the offensive end. Defended by Pitt Bradford, but just ends up right back on the foot of another Behrend player. Behrend now passing around midfield, near sideline. Working it up. And sending it back. Deep pass into the offensive zone. Referee's going to whistle it offsides though. Would have been another good look for Behrend. Free kick for Bradford coming now. Goes off the head of a Behrend defender. Handled well. Behrend now looking for another deep pass. Foot race for the ball. Looking like Bradford's going to win it out, and they will. Elects to kick it out of bounds. Take the throw in. Let our defense reset. Behrend now looking for an 11th, looking dangerous here at the top of the box. Among 4 Pitt Bradford players, still almost got the shot off. Referee's going to whistle a free kick for Pitt Bradford. Just over 7 minutes to go. Free kick taken by Bradford, ends up off the chest of a Behrend player, and now they're working up the near sideline. Bradford fighting for possession. We'll have it momentarily. Tries to kick a deep pass, can't quite do it. Fighting for possession. Behrend will win out. Behrend handling the ball at the top of their own box. Now working up across midfield. Bradford ends up with it. Hard pass, can't quite control it from the Bradford player, and will end up back in Penn State Behrend possession. Behrend now working up on the foot of a Behrend player, top of the box, shot taken right into the waiting hands of the Pitt Bradford goalkeeper. Good save there. Deep boot out toward midfield, headed by a Behrend player, and Bradford will take possession. Fighting for it at midfield, now passing back toward their own box. Pass intercepted by Penn State Behrend, looking for a play deep in the offensive end, can't quite get there before the goalie. Goalie's going to take the kick again. Once again off the head of a Behrend player. Fighting for possession around midfield. Behrend will finally win that possession war out. And now working up the offensive end. Contact there. Referee whistle, free kick. Behrend setting up for this free kick. Taking low pass. Takes the shot deep outside the box. Easily handled by the Bradford goalie. Can't blame her for taking it. Goalie boots it out, ends up off the foot of a Behrend player. Now fighting for possession at the top of the box is Pitt Bradford. And the goalie will end up with it once again. Waiting for her offense to get into position before she takes this kick. Rolls it out. Near pass. Behrend will poke it away. Still ends up in Pitt Bradford's possession though. Contact made, and again a free kick for Pitt Bradford. No cards this game, just several stern talking tos. Bradford sets up with about 3.5 minutes to go. Free kick taken. Working up the far sideline. Ball goes out. It'll be a Behrend throw in. Looking like they want to push the tempo up for these last couple of minutes. See if they can put another one in the back of the net here. Not taking their foot off the gas at all. Working near sideline now. Pass. One-on-one. Passes it inside. We'll pass it back out to safety. Pass couldn't quite get handled there by the Behrend player. Ends up off the foot of a Pitt Bradford one, but back in possession of Penn State Behrend. Ball inside, working one-on-one. Long pass. Somehow gets there through the Pitt Bradford defense. Now looking far side of the box, looking for the cross. Gets the cross off. Shot, excuse me. She took it herself. Save made. Ball will be rolled. Close pass. Sent out. Behrend ends up with it. Fighting for possession now. Pitt Bradford now looking to get some offense going. Pass jumped in front of though. And Penn State Behrend again with a big opportunity here. Goalie will win the foot race. Goalie kicks it out, ends up in possession of Penn State Behrend. Nearly through the legs of the Pitt Bradford defender there. Sending it back into her own end. A minute and a half left on the scoreboard here for this game. Hits the ref. Heck of a bonk. Got tired of the stern talking tos, I guess. Behrend now deep pass into the offensive zone. Foot race for it. Called offsides.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute remaining here. Bradford maybe just going to try to run this clock out. Penn State Behrend, though, not going to let them do it. Fighting for the ball deep in the box. Big collision there between one of the offensive players, a defensive player, and the Pitt Bradford goalie. Big collision. Everyone gets up okay, though. And 10 seconds remaining here.
7, 6, 5, 4,
and the clock will run out. Final score here from Penn State Behrend, the Lions 10, Pitt Bradford 0. Thank you so much. Good night.